on that, just can we get all 4 players to really step up and showcase what this roster is meant to do for maybe once. Vancouver FaZe getting it going. Map number 1 back and forth, and it will be the last gunfight won by Simp. So there'll be early time here for FaZe, and of course they've got the information on where Vancouver are spawning. This comes down to can they stop the break.
They have all statue control as well, and Vancouver on this map, believe it or not, had 16 attempts at getting a break on Colossus and have yet to find success in at least one of them. So Vancouver need to figure it out very, very quickly. And already into the P1, they have yet to figure it out because everyone's going one by one. You're getting picked apart. You only find 2 seconds left, and now FaZe have the better side of the map for P2.
Yeah, really good, really perfect. And, well, Vancouver just trying to play a little bit of recovery right now, and it's not coming easily. Not really, just honestly, just not a lot of eliminations anywhere. It's 0-4, it's on 5, almost able to get the stop down into 6, but not quite. So now it's on to Simp, trying to pick up the pieces. Knows he's got a player around the back, but is dealing with pressure from all sides.
Now you're trapped in your setup. You are surrounded by all of Vegas. In their first attempt, they make it look pretty damn easy. 3 for none. A trying to find a trade through side door, is able to get 1, but FaZe on their first attempt go through P1, go through the front door, win every gunfight, and Vancouver again now are forced to break.
Yeah, looking really solid right now for FaZe, just making the mess of the middle of the map and causing panic into the Vancouver Surge areas. And that continues to be the case here. So like we said, good credit for Vancouver initially for the quick flip, but they can't hold. And the score is getting a little out of hand, and Drazah is feeling it with a sub in hand. 6 in a row for him with a little bit extra and a couple of bodies already as he rotate to 3. And we'll get a 2v2 battle where Vancouver are not prepared for the quick nature of this hit around the back. One more player to grab an Abe. Abuzah's got him from the pinch, and FaZe are perfect.
Yeah, now taking time here to get themselves into the game, to give them the confidence that they can fight here on the opening map on Colossus. But gunfights going down, you're starting to find trades back and forth. You go in the kill feed, but FaZe are in.
Yep, for a moment at least. Lunarz is able to clean up the rest of the hardpoint with 2. Abe trying to lock down the front door. Gwinn working out an early route with 24 seconds remaining on to P3. He does win a 1v1 at mid, so this will put a little bit of pressure on FaZe to make a decision on, do we contest or do we try to hold the spawns for next? And it's not an easy timing to make that decision. They will still spawn close though for P4, and looks like they will concede and just receive this next break attempt for Vancouver.
Vancouver already finding opening kills. Big gunfight win right there out of Aid, but Simp is able to make up for it with 2 on his own through yellow lobby. So still in control of the spawns is going to be Vegas. Trying to create an extra layer. One-on-one from TJ. It's going to allow Surge to block these spawns, or at least try to find this last kill to get these side of the map.
Yeah, 0-4 just trying to play his life as long as possible, but he is being hunted, trying to see if FaZe could help from the front, and Abuzah will get 1. Spawns will continue to be blocked and be moved around as FaZe continue to win gunfights around the hill. Oh man, what a little finesse from 0-4. You're gonna get Vancouver in from the front here, but they're dealing with the proximal spawns from FaZe. Let's see how they handle it with the Vancouver Surge. Listen it.
Solder. Okay. Time and Solder. Right here.
Solder got me. Solder and Rex down.
They're just trying out front. All going front.
Yeah. Close front of me, done.
Nice.
Nice, I'm trying to help you. I feel left side. Left side.
Left side.
One statue. Two statue.
Got 1 statue.
Here, 2 statues.
2 statue. Got 1.
One more.
Side door me.
Let's get P2. I need over this. I got it. Looking for it. Let's save him. He was left side.
I got naded.
P2 challenge. Firing it. 1 shot. I got one more. Close.
1v1.
Oh, forward.
Alright, I'm gonna be right on you. Go. I'm be right on you, bro.
Here.
I have
Be hard kill, bro. Be hard kill.
2 side door. I'm 1 shot.
I brought one time.
I went to the right side statue.
Here. I need the stairs. I have a
right side statue. Both weak. P2 was really weak.
I need help, right?
He hit, bro. Tunnel. 2 statue.
The door. 0-4. 0-4 the door. Weak.
2 right. Top statue.
Wow, one shot the door. 0-4.
Stop.
Hit the door.
I hear you. Take your time.
Then close left. Could be right.
Yep.
Time 1 shot. Absolute time.
Yeah. Bring it, Solder.
Statue. Really one shot statue draws. 1 bullet.
Abuzah there too.
Heading tunnel. I'm heading tunnel.
Nice.
That was a bullet statue.
Okay, absolutely here.
One's at all.
Top statue. 1 shot. You jumped down.
Well, I mean, a little bit chaotic, a little bit scattered, but honestly,
one gunfights at the ending of that P1, because the first 30 seconds was flawless. So then when the gunfights start going over to a statue, that's when FaZe are able to pick you apart. But now Vancouver, only down by 30, are in the driver's seat to basically tie this game and potentially take a slight lead. 30 seconds remaining here at the P2. TJ's going to have his hands full on the OE. Better not get bad caught timing.
Well, TJ is able to win his first. Problem is they know 04's in the back. Looks like they do, but again, you can see just how chaotic this is. What are we playing for? Are we playing for the guy in the back or the guy who's trying to hit the hard point? And it's really neither. Abe at least salvages the moment for 2. Lunarz still trying to block, but no one has any idea where 04 is finally able to get the kill. 3 in a row for him, and Vancouver will stabilize P2.
Yeah, overall has had 2 situations like that so far on this map for FaZe.
23 and 16, the main culprit for where a lot of this game has come close. Hellstorm not going to land, but of course the awareness that Vancouver are playing inside a tunnel is there. Abuzah ironed up with this new elo, able to find 1, damage into the second, follow-up from 04 looking decent, and he'll wait for Drazah to finish it off. So good break for FaZe, 13 seconds of scrap time looking good, and they are going to have the rotation to do.
Big shout out to Drazah for having that Hellstorm to bail him out of this situation. This was going to allow 04 to think that he has the timing on the pinch. Tries to catch Vancouver off guard there, but it's still FaZe securing the right side of the map over towards this P4. Now Vancouver are going to waste a lot of time just working this OE. Abuzah ready and waiting.
Well, with Simp in the hard point. And
Two front. I'm a whole time in. I'm a whole time in.
You by yourself. I'm going right. We're left.
Okay. One shot top mid. There's stairs. They're downstairs. Top of the statue.
Hey, bomb guys.
I'll be front.
He's on the right.
I have your front.
Let's live it for one more time.
I left. I realized. I said we're done. I left. Come on, time. Back to back. I realized.
Yeah, T.
Right.
He one shot.
I'm trying to get time. Two. Bang your front. Two. Yeah, three and old. Three. Bang your front. Can we top mid? I have top mid late. Right to me.
Tommy open.
I got time.
One more left.
I right.
One is between them.
He's dying. He right. Bench right. He is. Upstairs. Dead.
Look left. Left.
I go right. I have time. I got needed. Yeah, I have time. Get trophy on me, beast. I have time. I think they're back. Yeah, I was straight above you. Yeah. In the back, they mid. I have far left.
On my left too.
We got left.
Well, a little bit of trouble locking things down over towards 4, but the rotation to 1 has been huge for FaZe. You see the space they're grabbing, the routes they're taking, and the lead once again becomes very, very unmeasurable in terms of potential comebacks you would think for Vancouver, unless they get a full 60 coming up next at P2, and it's not looking good for a J.
Yeah, Lunarz last guy alive, trying to secure the back spawns for that P2, gets picked off by
trying to get set up for some sort of a break, but it all is coming from the front, and Simp has got to read on all of it. Oh, Abe, though, makes a mess of the hard point. Nice moment from him, be able to find 3. He's been caught a little bit in the blender, but when he finds success opening the play, it looks a lot like that. So 19 and 27, lifeline to Vancouver, and FaZe need to make a decision with 30 to play here on this hill. How do we want to try to hit this? And that opener from 04 will definitely help. Abe not done yet. Little snap, almost able to find more. As Gwinn is overwhelmed inside the hard point, leaves it just down to Lunarz for the 1v1, and he gets caught off guard with a pistol, and FaZe have a chance to put this thing pretty much to curtains.
Oh yeah, 04 just said, I'm gonna get all 4 to try to close out this game at the very end. You can no longer get it done here at the P2 because it's a late contest here from Vancouver. But 04 continues to make plays. You ever heard when we stepped into the listening for FaZe? How
it will drop to Simps. 3 players for Vancouver trying to receive where this break is coming from, and it is a split hit. 1 through tunnel, 1 around the back, 2 from the front. Can you stand tall in this moment if you're Vancouver? Decent from TJ to get 1, but not enough. FaZe will overwhelm on the backside of the Hellstorm, and for the most part, comfortably take map number 1, but maybe not as comfortable as would assume, considering how the kill feed continues to streak. A couple of diving shoulders, but meanwhile, bomb has smoked out and planted over at B. But TJ finds an angle and wins first blood 4v3 in the retake now.
Oh, and they also get information onto Simp as well. So TJ's going to try to trap Simp on this side of the map. Hope that his teammates can fight the 2v2, and that's exactly what happens. Second kill of the round, 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, but Drazah does get a little bit of a peek over towards the backside at P2. A playing inside of 10. It's 04 who's got the damage in. TJ able to find 1, but Drazah able to keep the play alive. Able to find, not quite able to hit onto TJ. Nade's a little bit short though for Vancouver, trying to push him off of this angle. 04 in some trouble, cannot slip back to safety. Another first blood comes through for Vancouver, and they're going to flip the bomb with a look over towards A.
Yeah, this is where you regroup as a team. Try to play your trades out. Gwinn was initially trying to spot information over towards this A side. Doesn't see anyone. So now you're just going to get this bomb planted for free. Just don't force any one-on-one gunfights because FaZe are all over the map.
Yeah. First contact could be behind the play at P2, and Drazah gets caught. So now 2v4 again? Could be. A little less likely, you would think, based on the setup that we're seeing on the minimap, but we'll see if Simp and Abuzah can figure this one out. Hit marker comes through from Abuzah. but the easy trades are there in Vancouver this time. Do not crumble. Tie us up at 1.
Yeah, thankfully they quickly shake off that opening round.
Similar look here for FaZe in terms of their B execute. This time, though, Abuzah will not be playing over towards the middle of the map with the scope, and Abe has already gotten a read on that. TJ first blood, traded back to the early 3v3, and Abe is going to play the cross instead of playing the flank. Gets damage in, but can't find the kill. Gwinn pushing up, only able to find 1, so trades continue to stay stable here for FaZe. Just down to Abuzah for the 1v2, able to find the pistol, resets. He wants a little knife action, but no, connects for 1. Takes more shots up, and that's going to force Vancouver to try to push out the player here at Dojo. And, well, yeah, Drazah is aware of that and bails immediately. Helping now is Abuzah, and the flank has completely entrapped Vancouver here at B.
Oh, yeah, this is tough if you are Vancouver. Now Lunarz has information. There's at least 1 player outside of 10 not able to hit the shots. And now it's a 1v3 for Abe. Smoking in on one end, all the FaZe players on the other. I'm just going to get out.
Yeah, he gets himself some separation so he can keep the play in front of him. Tags out onto 1, but not enough for the elim. Abe taking damage. Drazah is kind of full sprinting forward. There's time to play around here if you're Abe, but tries to go up and over to finesse it. And even though it's only 2-2, it feels like FaZe have had the edge in terms of how they put together their playbook. Just comes down to not getting blooded in the first 10 seconds, and now instead, Abuzah provides one of their own. Pistol follow-up from Drazah is good. TJ seen in red over towards mid. 04, yeah, he'll see both. So there's the first. TJ in the corner. Yeah, just kind of dance with him a little bit. Oh, decent shots, but TJ's able to get the response off, and no, can't get out for the region. So FaZe find numbers, sprint forward, no problems.
Yeah,
playing around Abuzah's info. Hit marker comes through, pistol out, and Simp now can make his move. Knows he's got Gwinn low, but can't quite find him. So that hit marker goes for nothing, and we'll go 3v3. Defense quick to rotate over, though, seeing Gwinn. They can't find him over the top of the window, at least not initially. Nice shots from 04. Follow up there for Drazah. Snapping, turning over to Lunarz, who's trying to get out of there and wait for the player from behind. That's TJ, who very well may get here to make a mess of this setup, but now it's just down to TJ, and he's dealt with. Quick action all over the map. FaZe find the win.
Yeah, they just got to know.
Scope focus towards A. Oh, and the read is pretty good, but Simp can't quite find the kill. Falls off the ledge. Lunarz credited with the elimination. Follow up through mid, though, from 04. The timing here is unbelievable. But as Drazah drops, 04 is now a bit stuck. Has to hold his ground. Abuzah is able to find the elimination, though. That'll get him the Hellstorm for future use. And if you can find a weapon, this is not unwinnable. Just comes down to, has he read where Vancouver repositioned it?
Yeah, TJ and Abe, the SMGs on both sides. Just ready and waiting. Stacking towards the top window, allowing Abuzah to get this bomb down. Not going to force any one-on-one gunfights. Abuzah's going to peek and just not check towards the top window. So Vancouver, this time off the back of Lunarz.
Heavy hit this time. Simp going to be joined by 04 as the SMGs for FaZe are going to push through roofs. Snipe going to be seen at mid, and if you know FaZe, you know that they're going to want to challenge that, but good prediction from Gwinn. Spidey says, even gets the read on the second. What a shot from Gwinn. More over the middle, no. Abe beats him to the punch. And as the bomb is planted at B, Abuzah, the last one standing, would have to do what he nearly did on Raid a couple of weeks ago and find all 4.
Yeah, 1v4. They all know you're at Dojo. You're not going to stand a chance there. Head on a swivel. Big shout out to Gwinn.
Go into
he's ISO'd in 10, man. Yeah, he's ISO'd.
Yeah, he sure is. And all it is a nade. Curious to be sure, trying to hold off FaZe from sprinting forward to plant, but they will get the kill and still plant. TJ, good timing, gets a read on the planter plus 1 more. A couple of the predictive shots coming through, able to find some damage onto 04. Pistol out for Gwinn, able to find the trade. Now it's just down to, can you cleanly get this kill over towards 10? Pistol for Gwinn, just 3 shots, has to reload. Help is on the way. Lunarz right next door. Nade cooked up. Gwinn wants to send it over to mid connector. It tags, but no kills. Simp just pops out like a madman. Down to the 1v1. Abuzah playing up against Lunarz, who hops, and then, yeah, that's what you expect. Little pop-up over the wall jump, seeing the defuse, FaZe take the win.
Yeah, that's just...
Find action before they plant here at B. They're not really getting the content that they're hoping for, and Abuzah's rotated over. He finds 104, has stayed away from this line of sight the entire way. Drazah now finding damage, makes it easy for 04 to follow up to find another. That's the bomb down now, 3v2.
Yeah, you're just not going to force any one-on-one gunfights. Continue to hold strong on your setup and the man up at Dojo. And decide to give it up, though. Everyone's going to run around as an army of 3. You get information, bottom server, trying to isolate the gunfight is going to be Abuzah and Simp.
Well, Abuzah misses the shot down low at server, but 04 is able to connect, and Gwinn is, yeah, stuck on reload. Nowhere to go there. FaZe take a quick 2-0 edge.
And waiting, cannot trade TJ until he gets 2. So both teams gonna just slow down the game now. But it's just, all right, we're looking for kills in sync, and Vancouver find 2.
Yep. That will keep the EMP down over towards P3 for now, but it does reset, and as it does, TJ actually wins a critical gunfight over towards couches. So once more, it slows down FaZe from being able to approach through mid-map. Simp looking to create something, but he's low on health, will drop. Abuzah connects over mid, so EMP will stay neutral for now, but that's a big win from Drazah, and now you can start making moves, try to collect this EMP and rotate his direction, but Gwinn comes away with 2, and that will once again put us back into this 50-50 tug of war.
Just being the safety net from top window at Broken, able to pop a double, and now slow down FaZe on their approach. Able to find 2 kills. You set up Abe on the pinch, but now Abe's last man standing. Everyone else needs to get past Drazah. You're able to take care of him pretty quickly, and still FaZe trapped in their spawn.
With 2 dead. Sick graphic, by the way. Shout out our graphic team.
Oh my God, Drazah.
Little extra element. Drazah finessing. Abe able to get 1. Shut down. Maybe a chance here for FaZe to grab. They're going to try to go as well. Simp is playing through, but you can't get the EMP over the jump wall. So now it's again, keep your eyes on number 8 in pink. Try to make the route all the way around the back. Seeing if you can stop this Vancouver defense from the middle. Simp will give you 1. But a win from Lunarz. Has a chance for him to step up. Someone spawns close. EMP is grabbed. Big gunfight from Drazah. Stunned to follow. Denied by trophy. And now it's just down to, can you win this battle from the front?
Yeah, best opportunity here for FaZe to potentially get 1 on board before halftime. Trying to set up this pinch from Simp to catch great timing. And no one is in position currently watching it. So Simp's just thinking someone's got to be in this spot. And yet, either team willing to take a risk.
Around the back, but Simp will fall. Now down to 13. Have to make a move. Abe maybe a little overextended right there. Drazah catches 1 before dropping. Now we got a 2v2 over the top of the point. Stuns and nades coming out. 04. Pistol wins the battle, and right at the last second, he gets the score. And yeah, big time for FaZe to get set up.
Yeah, but they just don't really have an angle that they want to go to. Your lead blocker was supposed to be Gwinn. He decides to sit bottom broken window instead of pushing out towards Dojo. So that gives free roam for Drazah to clear out that side of the map and force all of your teammates now to work their way through mid. They're going to commit towards A. You'd think you have a free capture, but you don't. FaZe got the close spawns. Now they're working roofs.
And you got to be careful here if you're Gwinn. You just cannot drop here. That's going to be essentially a staggered 4 down. TJ stopping the play from window initially. Abuzah waiting for the health to come back, but 04 takes the battle with the pistol with the EMP in hand. Lunarz the last one left. He's playing behind tree, nothing there, and 04 are able to secure a second score for FaZe.
And now you
well, on exposure at the major where they just kind of play defensive possession with a lead like this, but you've got Simp forward. 04 trying to follow up. Nice movement to get through the window, but good predictions from TJ. Gives you 2. You know Simp is low behind you. That's number 3 now for TJ. 21 and 20. Chance to grab and go now for Vancouver if they can find another wave of kills. And TJ's not done. Ho-ho! Holds down the trigger for 2. Can't quite get set up for Simp.
lead kill.
Help their mid-map also coming out of the way of Simp. Pistol works for 04. 1 more to grab. It's Lunarz, and yeah, you try to just make the box jump happen. Doesn't work out. Vancouver will hold, but a minute 30 on the clock. You've got to start putting something together quickly. And that will be the idea towards B for now. Abe and TJ trying to get forward, but FaZe will catch the corner. Lunarz, mid-map, needs to find some way to open up this play. And, well, he only gets, well, really nothing. TJ, the one credited for the kill. Gwinn trying to do it himself with a pistol, and wow, okay. Didn't see that one coming, but Gwinn able to get onto 4 in a row, and Vancouver.
He forgot that he had a primary, but now with 50 seconds left to go, you got the EMP in your possession. You just need kills to start to go your way. Luna's trying to alleviate the pressure through rooftops. Abe trying to do it through couches. They both get cut down, and now FaZe in full control of the EMP.
Yeah, not great news. 35, TJ trying to create one last chance. Keep your eye on 04, playing what seems to be around the top window staircase. Drazah reduces the numbers of the Surge members from the front, and one more score here would put the nail into the coffin. Able to get the EMP carrier, but Gwinn is shut down. You still got 0-4 guarding up front. Yeah, and we're just going to wait this one out. Yeah, there we go. One last score. Just making sure there's no chance for any sort of a relay. Not that there would have been likely one anyways. And FaZe will very quickly 3-0 Vancouver, who just cannot seem to figure much of anything out right now. And I have to imagine that.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Excellent map 1. Of course, scuff play of the match. You tore it up, man. Let's get into the weeds a little bit. Let's talk about it. It's week 2. We got 6 weeks for the qualifiers. You had a great Major 1. Major 2, you want it to be better. Where do you want this roster to be come Major 2?
You know, I still think we have a lot of, you know, teamwork stuff and just fundamentals that we're working on right now, which I feel like is the biggest thing with us. But overall, I think it's going to be like a year-long process of just, you know, I feel like min-maxing those things and perfecting it, which is going to be the difference of us being good and great. So I feel like that's the biggest thing we're working on, is just making sure we're trying to play the game as right as possible, and honestly just using teamwork. I feel like teamwork's the biggest thing in this game.
Yeah. Simp, by the way, you're lucky I had the ball in that OT. Otherwise, I would have had that over your head forever.
He's been waiting to say that.
You and Jay didn't stand a chance. You and Jay.
Listen, Sunduff also. But I want to ask you, you know, at this point in the game, you guys look, you are ahead in overload. It's been consistently getting better. What do you think is separating you guys from the rest of the league in the game mode right now?
I think we're really fast on just playing ahead the next ball and knowing just how to spawn people out. I feel like we're pretty non-hesitation on that, and I feel like a lot of people right now don't really have a game plan. I mean, even that match, I swear it was like a just defense fucking simulator the whole first round. So it was kind of annoying, but I mean, this is just the mode, so it is what it is.
Simp, I want to focus a little bit on you. You know, you're in the past couple of years always been considered one of the best players in the game. I just want to know what you think sets yourself apart from some of the other players in the league. Is it your work ethic? Is it the way you approach the game? Is it just the mechanics? Like, what do you think makes you one of the best?
I mean, on top of just being naturally just gifted, I feel like, I do think I just have a great work ethic. I mean, I put my head down and grind, I feel like, which, I mean, without streaming, no one really sees. But, I mean, on top of that, I don't know. I just got 99 awareness, which I feel like not a lot of people have nowadays.
That is true.
I just want to let you know, Clint said just because he's the GOAT. That's what he said as soon as I asked you that from across the room.
That's my guy.
He says that's your guy. He's got your back, man. Hey, Simp, well done today, man. Of course, we look forward to seeing you throughout the following weeks of the qualifiers leading up to Major 2, brother. I don't know. Go enjoy your day off.
I appreciate it, man. It was a quick one. I'm going to enjoy it right now.
All right, brother. Take care, but we'll see you later. There's Simp. Great series. Starting off the day at 3-0. Didn't even take 45 minutes, but hey, that's the way it rolls sometimes. We got another great series.